The recent collapse of the national power grid in Nigeria has significantly disrupted activities of artisans and operations of businesses in Jos, the Plateau state capital, as inadequate power supply continues to mitigate against economic growth in the country. Ado Musa has more.
This week, Nigerians witnessed another collapse of their national grid, resulting in a crash in power generation from 4,032.8 megawatts to 43.5 megawatts. This all too familiar story continues to significantly impact numerous businesses in the country, with many unable to stay in business due to the instability of the sector. Some affected business owners in Jos say power shortage is severely crippling their operations and threatening their livelihoods.
Actually, we are facing a lot of problems in this area because now you see we didn't even do anything today because they are doing load shedding here. Today we don't have light. Now tomorrow they go give us light. And if our turn come another day, we no go get light till the other day. Actually, you see people are giving us work. If you promise somebody that you are going to finish his work at least in 1 week time, with this problem of electricity, it will take you almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks before you finish this work. You see, it's a challenge to us, and it also create problem with us, with our customers.
It really affects because without these lights, we don't have anything to do. No more work, no food at home, and we lack many things without the light.
If you look around, you see everybody sitting down because minus this light, we have nothing to do here, and the cost of the diesel is too high. So we don't even use the diesel. If you see, you can look around, you see the machine are almost dumped for long, and the light that we hope on, they are not giving us. For like, when of this light, we don't know, we don't have anything doing here. We just like we come to play. Be lightless, as you see, as I'm talking to you now. Look at all the engines, how they are. There's work, but there's no light. Look at all this wood that is stuck here. You can view the wood and see all is for sewing, but there's no light. We are suffering very, very well. There's nothing to talk about that. Look everywhere. Look at how a married man with children is sitting down. Okay, I lose some business because of lack of this light. The people came to buy the goods, then there's no light to sew it. You understand me? So that's how the people disturb me. I reflect their money back because I don't know how to do.
Adetayo Adebemle is the convener and executive director at Power Up Nigeria, an organization advocating electricity consumer rights and power sector policies. He speaks on the prevailing issues in Nigeria's power sector.
Of course, this is something that has been going on for a while. It didn't just start yesterday. Consumers have been complaining about one, lack of power supply. That's adequate power supply. That's number one. Number two is overbilling. Number three is lack of metering. Number four is the time it takes for distribution companies to respond to faults when they report faults. Then I think number five is another germane issue, is the fact that a lot of consumers invest in networks, by buying transformers, buying poles, buying cables, buying meters, and what they are not supposed to be doing.
The Power of Executive Director explains how the deteriorating state of power industry could be addressed.
We need consistency and we need knowledge experts. We don't need somebody just come in and start browbeating or first threatening consumers or stakeholders for them to deliver. No, we need people that can sit down and come up with sound policies for the sector.
For decades, successive governments have attempted to address the problems in the power sector without much success, as Nigerians continue to decry the endemic challenges and impact on their livelihood. Stakeholders believe that unless the federal government commits to addressing the gaps in the industry with sincerity, accountability and transparency, the power sector will remain in limbo to the detriment of national growth and development. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.